they give you the default one when you first start, right? But like what we're gonna do is we're gonna just make like a whole new one because this one's okay, right? But like I don't know, I want something different. So like we'll make a whole new world. And I like to go with the dormant volcano shape and well, up the noise. I like to just mess with these settings. I don't know exactly what they always do, but you know, why not? Just like kind of like just turn things on and off. Let's go for an iceberg map. Why not? I don't know. This is going to be like this huge world that we're going to create. And I left it blank on purpose because we're going to pick the ingredients that we want our little world to have. So some of my favorite ingredients that I like to use, so obviously they have like grass seeds, they have like mushroom seeds, they have corrupted seeds, infernal seeds, candy seeds, crystals, like there's all sorts of like different biomes that we can create. Let's start with something like semi-realistic. Oh yeah, definitely need a bigger paintbrush size than that. And then you kind of just paint it on, right? And then what you'll notice is that the biomes will naturally grow on the dirt and start like spawning different stuff inside of that biome. So it'll start growing trees and stuff like that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of get like a nice base palette of colors on the canvas here. We'll do our corrupted seeds over here. Oh, I also want to do like a little volcano area, maybe like down around here, kind of like Mount Doom, you know? That seems like kind of like a cool concept. Do some swamp seeds, like kind of around this area, kind of make it more imposing looking. I don't know if that works or not, but that's like the idea that's going in my head. Ooh, we could do some jungle seeds. Maybe some jungle around here would be cool. Right outside the swamp. That kind of makes sense, right? Because it's like a nice hot region. And then on this side we could do like ancient desert. That'll be fun. Okay. And then I want to do some of this enchanted seeds, so we'll do like a magical land above the desert. I do want to have at least one cold frozen area, so like up here on the north. Maybe we'll do the South Pole a little bit too, just for good measure. Yeah, that way it's like kind of realistic. Do I want the mushroom biome? I guess we'll do a small mushroom biome. Why not toss them in there just for good measure, right? Get hurt. They're just mushrooms. Sprinkle a bit there. Okay. All right. I think that's good. So like I said, over time, it'll start to like kind of fill in the little gaps and like spread itself out. And not only that, but like the biomes will kind of like fight with each other too. So like they'll spread into each other. This will all change over time if you let it. Like if you just let the game sit as it was right now, over time the biomes will kind of like wax and wane into each other and kind of take like a more natural feel. But this is pretty good, I think. So now that we've got this big, beautiful Earth, what are we gonna do with it, right? Like, all right, so we've got some humans, we've got some elves, we've got some orcs, and we've got some dwarves. Humans are, well, they're just like us. They're a basic human with basic needs. The elves, they like trees, but they don't like orcs. And the dwarves, they just like, they like beer. Put all three of these together, because this one seems neutral, but these three seem to really don't like each other. So I think having a world populated with just humans, elves, and orcs is going to make for a very interesting setup. So I think what I'll do, just to like give them a chance to kind of grow a little bit, we'll set them down on each like their own little corner of the Earth, kind of spread them out a little bit so they don't like instantly interact and try to kill each other or something. But we'll just like let them all kind of form their own little like initial starting nation. I think we should start them in the Mount Doom area. That makes the most sense to me. Or in the swamp, whatever they prefer. But like I think that's the right biome for the orcs. All right, cool. So like what's even cooler about this game too is, like I said, you can get down and you can start getting like really specific with it. So like you can open this up, you can like see all the stats about the kingdom that they created. You could rename it, right? So I could like call this the Warriors of Rain. I could change like the color of their shield and like their pattern and everything. It's really cool. So like, wait, let's make it official. Ooh, pink and blue. That's perfect. And let's change it to a raindrop if they have one. They should. I can't imagine they would. Do we not have a raindrop? They don't have a raindrop. Oh no. Well, that makes me sad. Okay, well, I guess this still works. There you go, pink and blue. And what's even better, right, is we can go into, like, their cultures and stuff and, like, even edit it down further. If you really want to get very specific with this, you can. You can get into, like, all sorts of, like, really weird detail with it. So, like, they have, like, a kingdom layer. They have, like, a culture layer. that you could toggle on and off. You could even like mess with their cultures, right? You could rename it. So like, what is this? This is the elves, right? So we'll rename them elves. I don't know. I don't like that name. So now they're all known as elves, and these are the humans. And that's what I really like about this game, is it just kind of lets you do whatever you want to do. What happened to our orc friends down here? How we doing? We're building a house. Very nice. You're doing well. The frozen area for me, it's all for you. How do they reproduce? Asexually. Yep, see, there's another one that just spawned into existence out of nowhere. There's now 2. They will. They'll just like kind of spawn each other in. Once you have one, they'll like, I don't know, split off or something. I think that's how it works, right? Like, I think like when you want to have a baby, you just like cut off like, you know, a small part of yourselves and it just grows into a new human. Could you imagine if that was true? Like if we were like starfish, could you imagine every time you like cut yourself, you like have the odds of like a whole new human like growing that looks exactly like you? That'd be so freaky. So like so far only the elves are the only ones that don't have anything going on so far. Oh yeah, we'll speed the time up a little bit. This is rather slow. We're going at like 1 speed. Let's go at 5 and just like let things like start to cook a little bit. So the entire game is asexual. Well, don't worry. They find plenty of other reasons to get into fights. They have many other things to occupy their time, I promise. Oh yeah, so one thing I wanted to do, this is gonna make this a lot of fun. So we're gonna go down to their kingdoms, right? We're gonna find who their leaders are, and we're gonna mess with some of their traits. And one of my favorite traits to do is to turn on Death Nuke, okay? So what will happen to this king is if this king gets killed for any reason, they will explode in a giant nuclear bomb when they die. So that's how we're gonna track our world leaders, right? The status of our world leaders. We shall know once they are no longer in power. We will be informed instantaneously. Literally a martyr, I know, right? It's a martyr that also takes out like the entire nation with it. It's like, I hope you're all coming with me. Now, it's gonna take them a little time to like ramp up to this. But like there's also other ways to like sprinkle more chaos onto the map. So once things start like going, like getting a little like crazy here, that's when I'll amp it up a bit. But slow and steady wins the race. You know, we gotta let them populate our new world. Yes, here we are. And go to traits. And Death Nuke. And there we go. Now they all have a Death Nuke going for them. And as you can see, like some of the land is starting to like kind of like grow into each other a little bit, which is great because it makes it look very natural. I like that the biomes kind of like move to and fro with each other. This is a very interesting biome too, by the way. So this one, this corrupted biome, if anything goes inside of it, it gets cursed, and then it turns into like a zombie or a ghost after it dies. This can really like go off the rails super quickly if a country like takes over this spot and then goes to war. Yeah, look, see, like the mobs are even fighting with each other. How big is it? It's massive. It's absolutely huge. Oh, there it goes. Do you see it? The first one went off. All right, I guess they picked a new leader already. So we're just gonna keep kind of doing that, ad nauseum until things go really off the rails. So, okay, I hope you like your new leadership position. I promise you, nothing bad will happen when your reign is over. That was great. What a perfect timing. I hope that answers your question. Yes, and I plan to escalate this, right? So at a certain point, I'll also randomly apply it to like the citizens and some warriors too. So the battles get really spicy, but it will become a nuclear wasteland at a certain point. Look at all that destruction. Good thing they didn't die right here, because it would have wiped out their entire civilization. Like I said, this could be civilization ending depending on where the king dies. Gotta keep an eye on these kings, though. Can't trust them. Yeah, just make sure. Nobody's escaping with their lives. Oh, look, they started a new... Look at how industrious the humans are, spreading their ways across the world. Their love of rain. They are the most populous of the nations. I'm not sure how smart they are, though. Are they intelligent? I mean, I don't know. It doesn't seem to really measure their intelligence. And they've got a lot of buildings. So that's good. A coup? Oh god, a coup would be deadly, wouldn't it? Like, and they do have stuff like that. Like, I can make them... That is in the game. Where is it? Discord. Inspiration. When used on a village that is not a capital, it will become its own kingdom, and it will instantaneously start a civil war between those two countries. What's really good about this game too is that it's not expensive. Honestly, it's just like, it's a great time waster. If you like kind of like wanted something run in the background, like while you were working on a bunch of stuff, this is a great game too, because you can kind of let it set up the way you want to. I like to do it this way. Like, I kind of want to let themselves define their own borders. Like, we just started with one person, and now I'm just kind of like, just seeing where it escalates, right? And I know it's going to become chaos. Oh, there we go. Oh, again, the orcs are very unlucky. I'm going to pause real quick and just make sure we apply another death nuke. The orcs have been very, very unlucky so far. Wow, that was a huge crater. Oh my. You all need to be careful down there. I don't know what keeps happening to your kings down there, but they seem to meet very explosive demises. Oh, the humans are just like not wasting any time. Oh, the elves are catching up pretty quickly though. Maybe that's what happened to the orcs. They had a coup. And nature is healing. It will over time eventually heal and like move back to the biome that it was originally. Unless you drop a bunch of Sar Bombas down, which we haven't even gotten into that, my arsenal of like grenades, napalm bombs, antimatter bombs, the Sar Bomba, an atomic bomb. I just have like regular bombs. We'll drop one single grenade just to show like an example of what it could do. We're gonna do it to somebody. Here you go, ready? It's just a little tiny explosion. Hopefully I don't come to regret that fire. Oh god! Oh god, maybe that was really bad. Oh no, they're so sad. It's burning down all their homes. I feel bad about that. But yeah, there's a lot you can do here, so we'll have some fun with it. Ooh, a wild mage named Small. Wait. Small Myso, and they're like an evil wizard. An evil wizard named Small has joined the world to cause chaos and destruction. Okay, so they are immortal, they can't die from old age, they're fireproof, and they're absolutely evil. Ooh, they're a veteran, oh, but they are crippled. I wonder, they have 630 health. This is gonna be kind of a problem for the world. It looks like the humans are already moving in to try to take care of it. I'm gonna slow down time real quick just so you can kind of watch the battle play out. And let's see if the king gets involved in this, because if they do, that is gonna be very disastrous. So where's that wizard? There it is. I just want to keep an eye on that. We'll keep an eye on Small for a while. This is the most interesting thing going on right now. I mean, they're fireproof too, so like, look at this. Like, it's absolutely like chaos. Yeah, I got a feeling this is gonna keep going on for a while. Oh, hello, Barrett. Welcome to the stream, my friend. How are you? Oh, that happens. So, like, that's actually normal. A lot of, when I was, like, first on YouTube, too, like, I would wax and wane a lot of subscribers. And, of course, like, I'd be like, oh, no, I lost a subscriber. But that's actually good for your channel. If people are subscribed to your YouTube channel and they're not watching your content, that's actually bad for your channel. You want your subscribers that are interacting and watching your content and liking. And if they don't like it anymore, you want them to unsubscribe. That's a good thing for you. It's called churn. For anybody who's not familiar with that particular term, but it's normal to go up and down from week to week. But that's also like, if you're somebody who is interested in becoming a YouTuber, don't focus on like, even like the 30-day chart. That's not really that important. I would say like, go out to like the 90-day chart if you're looking to see where you're at. This is just going from bad to worse. This may be the end of the human civilization if they can't take care of this one little fire wizard. I think I want to speed up the time just a little bit, but now like we've got an eye on this, so we'll see how badly it progresses. Oh, they've got like an army going or something. There was an actual battle on the map. Yeah, look at that. You can see the fire bolts from space. They're trying to fight them. Not Small. Maybe nuclear bomb is mod is something else. Oh, all right. I'm gonna have to check it out after stream. I'm really excited. Wait, did they teleport? Oh, they teleported. Oh, so now they're over here by the orcs causing trouble. Oh, this could end badly. The king is right over here too. Oh, they teleport around very quickly. Oh, and that's because I have the speed up to 5 now. I think this evil wizard may be able to actually take over the whole world, because so far nothing has been able to stop them. He's very small. Oh yeah, that reminds me, Aubrey. Thanks for bringing that up. I do actually have a Twitch now, if anybody's like on my YouTube channel is curious to follow me there. Like, I have the links down in my YouTube channel. I I think there's a link down in the description below. You should be able to find it. Oh, Smole is finally down to 141 health. Maybe this might be the end. You know what we're gonna do real quick before Smole dies? All right, now we're following. Where's the traits? That'll make it interesting. There we go. This will make following Smole much more interesting. Because now there's actual stakes on it. Oh, these two have decided to get into a war with each other all while we're following Smole. Hold on, I'm gonna zoom out because there's a lot going on right now. Actually, you know what? I don't know. Should we break away from Smole? See the current conflict that's ongoing? The orcs seem to want to be invading the elves for their territory. Oh gosh, look at the humans. Like their entire home is completely eviscerated. I want to be a witch, but not evil. I thought all witches were evil. I thought they had different terms. I don't know. I don't know anything about magic or the lore of magic. I guess Harry Potter, they call them witches, right? But I'm just going to be real with you. I've never read Harry Potter once in my life. I know I get a lot of criticism for that sometimes, but I don't know. I guess with where the author landed in their life, maybe it was a good thing. Maybe I dodged a bullet there. But a lot of people have been like, you've never read Harry Potter? Nope, didn't see the movies either. Not once. I have no idea what Harry Potter's about. I am shocked that none of the kings have exploded yet. Wait, maybe they did. All right, hold on. We've got to reset some stuff. I think maybe the kings have died and they didn't blow up or something. But we can fix that. Hold on. We got too distracted. We're not going to let that happen again. What do you have? You have the death nuke, so you're still alive. What about you? Do you have a death nuke? Where's your leader? Show me your leader. No death nuke. You've got a death nuke now. What about you? No death nuke. Maybe we were too focused. Too focused on... Oh, there we go. Oh, look. And now, the nuclear fallout is starting to happen. See? Now it's turning into wasteland. Oh, hello, Chaos. Perfect. Yes, yes. Not only are we doing a chaotic stream, I would love to know a secret. What's the secret? I think the orcs are moving in on the humans. That's just a thought. They don't even have a king right now. Okay, all right. Before this turns into a massive war, I want to kind of do something real quick. Hold on. So let's go over to my powers, and they have this thing called Omega Rain. We'll turn that on. You can edit the traits. Yeah, let's just keep the death nuke on. And where's all their warriors? Well, I know they're planning on moving there, right? But so what you could do with this death rain, go ahead and you select it like this. You can just drop it on a couple, just a couple. There we go. I'm sure that'll make things interesting. Oh, that didn't take long. Oh no! They didn't even make it there! Oh yeah, they're not even making it across. They're not even making it across the mountainside. They're dying. We need more nuclear bombs. You know what? What would happen instead of doing it individually, right? Just out of curiosity. What if I did something like this real quick? Whoopsie. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Make it rain chaos. Oh, yes! Oh! Death is fun? It sure is! Oh, did you see that big one on the top? The orcs seem to be doing pretty good. They're a hardy civilization. Meanwhile, the humans are completely extinct at this point. Oh, look! See, look! Oh, they went into an immediate civil war. Hold on, we need to sprinkle some fun juice on the situation. Oh my gosh. That's so good. I'm sorry. Alright, so what would happen, I know there's other creatures on the map too, so what would happen if I just kind of sprinkle it on the parts that they're not involved in? I'm sorry, I'm having a great time. Alright, I think we need more humans. We should give them a chance to come back, right? Now that we've thinned the herd a bit, maybe they'll have a chance against the orcs this time. We'll let it chill for a minute. Let's let their populations regrow. Oh my gosh, what was that? I still want to sprinkle fun juice around. We're not going to sprinkle it on them this time, though. We're going to kind of just dab it a little bit around the earth. kind of like a sprinkle there, a sprinkle there, a sprinkle there. Just every once in a while, just... Can we make a domino with death nuke? Like, as in, like, one sets off the other, sets off the other, sets off the other. If I just went ahead and, like, let's say I went ahead and spammed a bunch of humans on the Earth right now. So let me go ahead and do that. It's obviously going to ruin what we did, but who cares, right? Let me just get, like, just a bunch of people here. And just for funsies, why don't we get a bunch of orcs in here too? Because they'll all love each other. That'd be a great combination, right? They're already fighting with each other. Okay, so now that we've sufficiently diversified our planet, right? You want to see if it'll be like a chain reaction? Hold on, I gotta slow down time for this because if we do this, it'll be fast. I'm gonna turn it down to halftime. Okay, so you want to see a chain reaction, like a domino effect? Let's see if that'll happen. Go to the God powers. We'll go to the Omega Rain. All right, we're good here. What kind of coverage do we want? I guess, well, go big or go home, right? We'll just do it right down the center, like that. Oh, that didn't take long! Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was pretty much instantaneously. Oh my goodness. That was fun. For all of you that joined me for the first time on this stream, and of course for all of the people that have been so generous with me recently, thank you so much for joining me for this stream. I'll be back on live stream again tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also am hanging out in my Discord a lot more too, so if anybody wants to join me there, kind of hang out, chat, or watch me edit some videos sometimes, I'm always available there as well. Link down in the description below. But with all of that out of the way, thank you all so much for joining me today, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.